There 2, there 4, there 6, there 8, shunting trucks and haul freight. Red and green and pink and blue, they're the really useful crew. All with different roles to play while home or far away. Down the hills and round the bends, Tajon and his friends. Tajon, he's the cheeky one. High Road is silly but lots of fun. Aaron pulls the drawings on time. Xavier thunders down the slide. Acacia really knows her stuff. Christopher Tuchin helps and puffs. Isaac wants to help a shell. Ivory, he is funny and square. There 2, there 4, there 6, there 8, shunting trucks and highway freight. Red and green and pink and blue, they're the really useful crew. All with different roles to play while home or far away. Down the hills and round the bends, Tajon and his friends. Mama Giselle fell asleep and she was dreaming of a white rabbit following her down the rabbit hole. Mama Giselle fell down the rabbit hole and Mama Giselle drank a potion and she shrunk. And Mama Giselle was too small to get the key and she was crying. She ate a cake and she grew. But Mama Giselle can get the key but was too big to go through the door. Mama Giselle was too tired with no hope. She was crying again. She made the big puddle from the end of the corridor. And then Mama Giselle took the white rabbit stuff from the floor. And when she started to fan herself, she started to shrink again. She slipped and fell into the puddle. And she was drifting towards the shore. And then Mama Giselle finds the white rabbit's glove and mittens, and then she saw a cake that would make her big again, but she got big in the house and then she shrunk again to too small, and then Mama Giselle got too small and she decided to get back to her normal size. She found a caterpillar on the mushroom and then she ate the mushroom and then she started to grow again. She couldn't see her feet and Mama Giselle took up the mushrooms and she came back to her normal size. And Mama Giselle finds a house, but to able to get in, she has to shrink again, eating the mushroom pieces. Mama Giselle, she started to shrink again. And then Mama Giselle went through the garden. And Mama Giselle went to the trial of the Queen of Hearts. And Mama Giselle was asking the cleaner how to get home. And then Mama Giselle started to grow back to a normal size in the trial. And then Mama Giselle got home in a whirlpool. And Mama Giselle finds herself back home, and then Tajon and Aaron woke Mama Giselle up, and Mama Giselle told her Tajon, and then Mama Giselle told Aaron and Tajon all about her dream, and Mama Giselle was back to her normal size, and Mama Giselle was happy to be home from Wonderland. And Mama Giselle is happy to be back to her normal size. And Mama Giselle's happy to be home from Wonderland. And Mama Giselle is happy to be home. There 2, there 2, there 4, there 6, there 8, shunting trucks and highway freight. Red and green and pink and blue, they're the really useful crew. All with different roles to play around home or far away. Down the hills and round the bends, Tajon and his friends. Taejon, he's the cheeky one. Hyro, his silly but lots of fun. Aaron puts the drawings of time. Xavier thunders down the slide. Acacia really knows the stuff. Christopher toots and Isaac puffs. Natalia, she's the new one there. And Ivory, he is funny and square. There 2, there 4, there 6, there 8. Shunting trucks and Hollywood. Red and green and pink and blue. They're the really useful clue. And all with different roles to play well. Home or far away. Down the hills and round the bends. Taejon and his friends. We go down the hills and round the bends with Taejon and his friends.